Sorry. Can Toby? That's weird. Oh, my multimeter's been really weird. The battery's going flat. It's beep when I first touch them, and then not. What the? Oh, my multimeter's been extremely weird. When I touch them, it's I get 2 new batteries just in case they're going flat. Shouldn't be. Well. Buddy, boo-boos. Very odd. I need to check all 8 blocks, I guess, but it's only since I put the last 4 on. Maybe it's still doing it with this. Maybe it's this block. It's beeping when I first touch 2 pads and then stopping. What the fuck? Hang on, that's going to do my head in. Let me get the other meter. That's just like been really weird. Unless that block's got some kind of issue. Yeah, that's multimeters. Oh no, this is doing. So okay, I'm just going to go to a different block because that multimeter's doing it too. Why are they... Oh, something weird ass is going on here. I'll go to the other blocks. They're all... Man, that's some trippy shit going on right there. I'm just going to run the iron over, I guess. See what happens. But... Hey mate, how you going? Just let me, I'll just plug it in quickly while you're here and... I'll just plug it in quickly while you're here and see what's going on. Yeah, that's right.
Do you need the power plug?
No. So it'll boot without the hard drive?
Yeah, it'll boot to the factory dashboard, or go to like the avatar, profile.
Yep.
And then you have to plug in the hard drive and then hit export home and it goes to Aurora after 20-30 seconds.
And it's only when the hard drive's plugged in?
Yeah. I got it to launch at one random time when I turned it on today. It launched with the back animation and the
So where are you putting them, on this or on the internal one? Because it should boot that animation every time without.
Yeah, I followed the Mario online. Followed his videos all the time.
So it works normal without this plugged in? Is it?
Second time it's done that.
So let's try again then. So there's probably no issue there. There's probably something to do with this. So, well, depends on where Dash launches saved and launches from, because you can launch it from all different locations. But that's not booting to the. Oh, it's taking its time, but. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just plug this in and see what happens. So what's on this? Just games. Okay. So that hard drive might be possibly too hard. Is
brand new one here. I was going to use this one for the read.
so just unplug that and boot it. Or there's something going on this hard drive. Yeah, computer's not even seeing that. Is it an SSD? Feels. No, is it an SSD inside?
No.
Okay, it's not even spinning up. It's like it's dead. That would, yeah. Oh, computer's recognising it. I can't. Oh no, that's just one up then. Wasn't spinning it yet. Okay, so that's just open. Okay, so it's telling me it's good. It didn't spin up till I actually pulled that out, put it back in there. So maybe it's a connection or something. So it's what size is that? No, it's not. No, no, it's not showing up there. Okay. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem anything like odd on there. So, as you've been like installing plugins and whatnot, do whatever you reckon you've been installing stuff on that, or just the internal? Well, there's no, yeah, I can't see any kind of files on
Yeah, I just come to that one for
the hard drive. Yeah.
There might be the dashboard version
Yeah, interesting. Let me just plug it back in that video. I couldn't see anything odd on there. It says unplugged.
Yeah, it wasn't even doing that at home.
So I've got XBLA report. So you mainly want that for games, yeah?
Yeah.
So what because you've got a default XCX on there too, which shouldn't be there.
Interfering with it.
Yeah.
That's
So I'm just going to delete everything other than like just these DLC rename reports, CSVs, README, and the default XCX. I'll maybe just try to just delete the default XCX because that's actually an executable. Yeah. No, it's just an well, I don't know what it is because it's just labelled default,
Oh, yeah,
but it's an executable file kind of thing.
Yeah.
Something on there is doing something, yeah. Causing chaos. But it seems to boot fine with your boot animation stuff without that plugged in, yeah. So there's still something there doing it, yeah. Oh no, there we go. Oop. Okay, so it might have been that XCX file. Whatever it.
See 4 boot screens and I could play them, but I couldn't get them.
Yeah, whatever that I say, just because it's named default XCX, no idea what it is,
Yeah.
but XCX is like, even like every games folder will have an XCX file in it, which is just the executable to run the thing, run the game. Although that might have just done it because I didn't pull it out, but I got to a point where maybe I pulled out enough for it to boot. Yeah, okay. So I'll just leave your games folder on there. Kind of remove the rest. Because you shouldn't need all them. We've got XBLA, excludes CSV, XBLA, DLC.
Yeah, I've been
shouldn't
having
need
trouble
it.
with the original Xbox game.
Oh, okay, like OGs.
Yeah, I can play them from disk, and then as soon as I install them, it won't play. It'll go to play them.
If it plays it from disk, then it should, because it would have had the compatibility folder on there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay, so on. Okay, so you've got. You shouldn't need anything on this external drive other than the games folder, as it will just load the games from there. So I'm deleting everything and leaving your games folder on there. I'll rename it games. There's something in there. I noticed there was a content folder on there which had XCX menu and stuff in it, but
Maybe anything in there, maybe Super.
I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
That's for the make more games.
Oh, okay. So there's a lot of stuff I don't know when it comes to software. Yeah. Technically, this should just boot because all it is got your games folder on it now.
Yeah.
So the other scenario there is it's just doesn't like this hard drive kind of thing. Yeah.
The boot not fine, so I tried to change that.
Oh, there we go. Boom.
It takes a minute.
Maybe. If it boots consistently now with it plugged in, then you should be right. Yeah. Dash launch and all that should be on. So did this one didn't have a hard drive on the side, did it?
No.
It was just 4 gig, yeah. So as long as you try and keep everything dash launch wise and all that stuff either on the 4 gig or in the on the internal drive, I put everything on the 4 gig So it doesn't matter what you plug in, and it's always going to do what you want it to do, kind of thing. So if you had dash launch all set up on, say, this drive or the internal drive, and you unplug both of them, then it's just going to boot the Xbox. But if you have it all set up on the internal memory, it'll always boot what you've set up, kind of thing, because it's still in there, in a sense. Yeah. All right, so so 174 games sound right between that and internal? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, the applications might be gone. If they're on there, they'll be gone. So all I've left on that is the games folder. Yeah. Yeah. So it definitely takes longer to boot, which is fine, but yeah, but without that plugged in, it's booting a little bit better, but taking a little bit longer with that plugged in, but yeah. Alright, so we'll just do a couple more goes and make sure. So it would have been something in those, everything I just deleted off that, something in there that's the boot animations, you mean? Yeah, yeah. Because they would go into the boot anim folder by default. But yeah, and you have to name it something. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All four of them are in the one folder, and they'll put that one into the one folder.
That to confuse it with four of them in the one. If there was, well, if I think the one in the folder has to be called a certain name. So you can name them A, B, C, and D, as long as one of them's named what it needs to be named for the system to see it, utilise it, and boot it. Yeah, yeah. So you should be right. So it's taking a little bit longer to boot with that plugged in, but there must have been a file there or something, yeah. Because he had a content folder, a 16.0 folder, which had XX menu and a few other things in there, but they should all be getting stored on the internal drive, like their game data kind of thing, yeah.
I kind of realised that after I did like 50 games or something, and I built the internal, I thought, oh crap.
Yeah, yeah. Like you can put in 2 terabyte in there if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So the case, you just open the case up, plonk the drive in, format it with the Microsoft Dash, and then away you go. Yeah, yeah. But the good thing about this is you can utilise this in a computer, so you can download games, whatever, copy them over. This you can't. Yeah, it's because formatted in Microsoft format. So you have to either FTP them over or put them on external drive and copy them from there to there, kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. It's booted every time so far, so you should be right. Yeah, yeah. So whatever you're doing with your boot animation and stuff, it hasn't anything to do with that, I don't think, but possibly. I just took all the files off that, because you should only need on there the games folder. Kind of. Yeah.
Do you repair these?
No.
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 Touch screen on the bottom.
No. I switches is the smallest handheld I do. I get asked all the time for that, and controllers. There's a guy, he watches me Morse code. He's on the Gold Coast. He's pretty handy with those. Yeah.
Yeah, it all works fine. It's just you get the stylus out and some.
Yeah. He'd be the only person I could say around here, but he's Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Ashmore, I think he's at.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's about the only. If you want his details, I can try and get him and pass them on to you or whatever. But yeah, it's one thing I don't do. The little handhelds are painful.
A bit too small and
time-consuming, fiddly little. Just like.
I had one Xbox 360 remote. I had a Halo one. That battery pack on the back that just cracked.
Yeah.
I had an old stock black one sitting there.
Yeah.
It was trash. So I was just
Swap it over.
casing off and put it back together. Then had someone messaging me. He's like, "This is the worst control I've ever done." I was like, "So easy."
Yeah.
One of the easiest I've done.
The only time I do controllers is like that whole box there is full of controllers. Right? The only time I do them is for my own resale purposes, and I only do them when I've got spare time. I'll pull one out and then I fuck around for 2 hours, kicking myself, going, "What do you do that for, you dickhead?" Like everyone's watching me. Can you put this thing back together?
So I was looking at the controllers. Like, if I can put like custom LEDs around the Xbox logo.
Yeah, you can change them. Yeah, 06, 03s. Yeah, they're the same as the LEDs that go into the blue ones in that. Yeah. Cool. So hopefully it doesn't have any more issues. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. Have a good one.
SSD.
Yeah, so you can pop the hard drive that goes in, internal, pop the shell open. You can stick the hard drive straight into it, plug it in, boot, but go to the Microsoft Dash and format it. And then you can use it, do the same as what you're doing now.
Yeah, exact same thing I had to do with that one. Go on to my Microsoft Dash,
format it, and cool.
Sweet.
Thanks. All right, no worries. Have a good one. Ruggies. All right. So my multimeter comes with something going with this fucking RAM. I shouldn't be touching two separate pads and my multimeter beeping and then, hang on, beeping and then stop beeping, you know what I mean? Something weird ass is going on. I think I'll just run the iron over them quickly. Oh, now it's not doing it, okay. Yes, it is. See it, like, touch. Ah. The multimeter's been fucking weird. I'm just going to run the iron over it. Over these 4 blocks I put on. Has to be something to do with a bridge that I'm not seeing. But I did find a bridge on one of the bottom ones. Other than that, I'm guessing one of the blocks is faulty. That's the only other thing I can think of. So that would mean I'd take all 4 upgraded blocks back off. Go back to 4 blocks that booted. Unless there's something going on. Maybe I should just reflow all 8 of them while I'm at it. Can't hurt, I guess. Comes the rain. This storm looks really nasty outside. So I've just reflowed all 4 bottom blocks. Quickly, right. Well, I honestly couldn't find bridges before, so there's definitely something going on with the block. Oh, it's pissing down now. Oh yeah. Won't be walking the doogie anytime soon. Hell yeah. Down she comes. Pouring. Where Bud's gonna go. Huh. Does he still not like you? Maybe it's just change your shirt or something. Maybe I don't know why he's been really weird with you. It's been super strange with you. Still fragging, so I'm guessing a bad block. Out of those 4 I put on, something. Yeah, very weird. Yeah, it's pissing down right now. Unless there's something wrong with the top block which I couldn't find before. My multimeter's been, although that way that multimeter's doing what it's doing is extremely strange. On it's not doing it on these blocks. Okay. That's interesting. So the problem I was having the bottom side with the multimeter doing weird shit. It's now not doing it. There can't be any bridges there. I just reflowed them all, unless I've created another bridge. I'm seriously going to have to take off the 4 blocks and kind of start again. Because there is something weird ass going on. Unless I've knocked the cap off, I haven't seen. But you got to remember the 4 replacements worked. I put 4 more on and now it doesn't work. And I have a RAM frag. So I guess while I've got everything going, is I'll run over these quickly. I think I haven't looked for his loose pins, but I'm pretty confident in saying there's no loose pins. Well, buddy, you're going to have to learn to go and shit out the back on the concrete this afternoon. I ain't taking you for a walk. It's pissing down at the moment, yeah. That's what you're pissing down. Takes that while I go for smoke. I might get you a drink first. It is pouring. Oh, I smell the rain. Oh, it's flooding rain. You can't see the rain on the camera, but it's pissing down. You see it flowing down the gutter. Oh, look at it going past my car out there. Wow. Starting to slow down now. Not rolling down the road. Oh, I'm stuck out here now, I'm smoking. That was a nice little drop of rain. What? Oh. Enjoying the view? No displays. See my pruning skills? 2 perfect balls there. How good I am at pruning bushes. They're pretty cool, eh? They're fake. I'm getting dizzy. Well, this Xbox, I think, doesn't boot now. I'm going to pull M4 box back off quickly and see if it boots back with the 4 that I put on. Something's weird. There's, what's his name? What is his name? Oh, Doctor Who. Dalek. Pretty cool. His thing's broken there. That's meant to go on here. I'm gonna get it fixed up and sandblasted for Zoe's birthday one year. Oh boy. Ah, where's he? I can't see the chat while I've got the camera going, unfortunately. Yeah, so if this doesn't boot, I'm going to get a drink first. If this doesn't boot, I'm going to take them 4 blocks off, and I can't see 4 brand new. I've used hundreds of those blocks and never had an issue. Hands drenched out there now. So I've reflowed all 4 bottom blocks, and I reflowed the 2 top blocks that I put on after it was working. So nope, still fragging. Weird, eh? So one of them blocks has to be bad. I'm keeping the TARDIS. Top secret, that one. Alright, we've got no other option at this point in time than to take them off quickly and see if it still boots. Shit. That one just made a popping noise. Alright, we booted without those 4 on it, so make sure there's no obvious bridges there. So technically, this should boot now. It could be a Christian, yeah. They're brand new. I've never had any issues with the brand new ones. It's always a first, I guess. So I had a RAM issue in the first place, and I replaced all 4 default ones, fixed it. Oh fuck. So it's still fragging. Oh, okay. No. Still got a... So one of those blocks is fucked. I still got orange and red ram frag. Are you serious? They booted before? Oh my god. Oh man. So unless one of them's died. Wow. So it's now not booting with these 4 that was booting with before. And it was booting until I put the upgrade on. Now I'll refload the bottom ones, I haven't reflowed the top ones. Get the thermal camera back out and see if anything on that, another cap's just died or something. Although I was getting green light before with that bad cap. Alright, no loose pins. But the system's telling me there's an issue with the RAM block, so... And I can't see any bridges on that one, okay. And I can't see any bridges or loose pins on those top 2. weird because these, it was working with these for prior to anything, so all those pins look solid as. So the next, this would be a pain in the ass, the next scenario is to actually start replacing these one by one again. Unless there's a cap I've knocked off, which I've had a look for and can't see. Or a really fine hair short bridge. Down this side. I've got no idea, something weird ass is going on. Oh man. I knocked a cap off earlier, but I noticed when I do that and I just put it back on. No caps or anything missing around there, no bridges on the resistor banks. I should just run the iron over these pads, not able to see a bridge, but just tidy them up. No caps missing there, no bridges on the resistor banks. You don't even get near the resistor banks to bridge them, but anyway. That's one thing to look at. Oh, look, there it is. You motherfucker. Oh, no way. What's the bet? Oh, I wish I'd have spied that before I took those blocks off. Oh. There's a bridge there on that bank. Oh, are you serious? After all that. And it's probably, that's all it was. Dog damn it. Feck. Like, seriously, feck. Ah. Seriously? Ah. And I was just saying, you never get near the resistor banks to bridge them. And look at that, I did. That'll make sense because I couldn't find anything. Well, I have not been able to find anything else, even when those other 4 blocks were on the board. And then I just found that bridge there. But it's on a bank that's not even been used. But anyway, still, it's part of the system to some extent, isn't it? Man, please boot. Nope, still fragging. Fuck. Man, I still got a RAM issue. Oh, am I not looking hard enough or something? Man, I'm starting to think one of those blocks is bad. But why would one just randomly go bad? The likelihood of one randomly going bad is very low. Oh man. Fuck. What to do? Start sorting them out one by one, or? I don't know. I'm going to clean up all the pads on the others, just in case there is a bridge there. double check for missing components and bridged banks. And then you pretty much tell me to knock off and I'll resume in the morning, but something's still not making sense here, that's for sure. Alright, so no bridges on the resistor banks there, no missing caps. That was the cap that I lifted up, but it seems to be good now. It's got contact, even though it's a little skewy. So that should be fine. My multimeter doing what it's doing is really weird. Now it's not doing it. Now it started doing it again. So I'm still leaning towards this bad block if my multimeter's doing that weird shit. Five and 6 on the small side, that doesn't feel right. It's usually 4 and 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is right, okay. The way they're doing that beeping, my meter doesn't do that. The way it's beeping when I touch two separate pads and then stops is really weird. It's like one of the blocks is faulty on a rail or a line that they all connect to or something. Alright, so I was going to tell no bridges on there. No missing components, no bridges on the banks. Alright. No bridges on the banks there, no missing components. missing components. No bridges on the banks. Can't see, I've already been over that block, but I can't see any bridges on that block. Missing components or bridges on the banks. So that's the bottom I'm happy with. Man, what a mission. But I've still got a RAM. Like, this was booting until I put those 4 blocks on. After I put these 4 new blocks on. And now, even with the 4 blocks removed and the 4 blocks that booted, it is not booting. And it's giving me a RAM, definitely giving me a RAM error. So. Alright, no missing components that I can see there, no bridges, no missing components. Now I haven't tested that with the multimeter yet, for bridges, but super weird what's going on, that's for sure. So the only option will be in the morning is to either just rip the other 4 back off, replace them all from scratch, or do one by one, or something's not right. But it's interesting, putting the extra 4 blocks on has been the issue. I think it's what's upset something. Because it was fine before then, so. I'll look at the chat in a minute. I'm in my zone, trying to just get through these before I. So what I should do, while here, I'll check for shorts on the 2 top blocks with the multimeter. Just in case. It's just weird how the multimeter does that. If I pulled out another board now, it wouldn't do that. I'll show you. So it's beeping as I touch 2 non-shorted pads. I'll just pull out another board here. It's not doing it. That's meant to be. But so I touch 2 pads and go along the line here, and as I touch them on the other board, it beeps and then stops. And these ones don't beep and stop, they just do what they're meant to do. And I go back to this board. So one of the round blocks must be too bad. I go back to this board and I go across the pins. That beeps and then stops. It shouldn't. Beeps, stops. Beep, stops. It shouldn't beep, stops. It should not be doing that. So one of these top blocks is fact. Out of gas. But why would have upgrading to 128 caused that issue? That I don't understand. So there's definitely, yeah, so, I mean, that's annoying. Because I've got no idea out of 8 blocks which ones are good, which ones are bad. That's the worst part. It's like, well, how do I tell? Without using them one by one on something to go, oh yeah, that one's the problem. So this will probably still frag. I haven't really done anything other than clean those pads up on the upgraded 4. So, it's like that rail that was short before. It's like it's purposely killing them on me. You can't H, it won't even boot X-Blast, that's the problem. frags with X-Blast. So one of them has gone bung again. That sucks. Which one is the question? With that, oh, man. Shit. I'm gonna make another drink. If I pull those 4 off now and put 4 on, it'll work again, you watch. But I don't know what's killing them, if something's killing them. That's the problem. And that's a waste of freaking $30 worth of 8 blocks at the moment. I can do them one by one, but the way that multimeter beeps, it gets me. I pull one off and see if it changes the beep.
Oh boy.
It's time. I need to knock off anyway and go walk the dog. It was this rail with no RAM chip, but that rail feeds all of them. It's the 1.25 VTT to all 4 blocks. But that's sorted, so it shouldn't be that. The multimeter weirdness gets me. And remember before I had green light of death, and it was one of the blocks, but changed all 4 in the end and the way it went. But so I don't. This is the problem. I don't even know what blocks are good or bad at this stage, which really sucks. And now I'm just wasting RAM blocks. I need to do some more RAM tonight because it's running me around the friggin' mulberry bush at the moment. So I figure if I do one at a time, I will actually check that multimeter reaction. Now I've taken that block off. So the multimeter's not doing it now. Well, it was before, so maybe that block's bad for some weird reason. But now it's not beeping when I touch 2 separate pads. Oh, yeah, so that's actually changed that multimeter carrying like it was. So before I was touching 2 pads like that, and it was going beeping, then stopping beeping. Let me just do a few more just to make sure. So it's not, the multimeter is not doing what it was now. Okay. Huh. But why is the big question with that block for doing that? And why is that block possibly died? When it worked, brand new block, and it worked fine until I put the other 4 blocks on to upgrade it. but things definitely kind of changed there. There's a bridge on a resistor bank there or something I'm not seeing. I don't know. I'm missing something. If this does the same I'm putting on, I'm missing something. As in the multimeter tone. That's right. I should call it quits then and come back to it tomorrow morning with fresh eyes. Go back over it. So now I'm going to try that multimeter again, see if it beeps weirdly. So now it's gone back to doing it. Wow, I took that block off and it stopped doing it. Oh man. Now it's back to doing it. What the fuck? But it's only doing, oh, it only seems to be doing on that block now. Huh. Oh, so weird. Something, I'm missing something here. Something's right in front of me. Ah. Hang on. No, that's normal. Something weird ass going on for sure. Oh man, I need to walk away, come back in the morning with fresh eyes, but oh, what's going on there? Shit. Yeah, I just changed the batteries now. Thinking that was the issue, but it's not. So there are 3 of the blocks I took off. There are 2 that snapped, crackled and popped as I taken them off. This isn't going to boot. But it's interesting, I took that block off and the multimeter stopped doing that shit. Put the block back, a new block back onto that same spot, and the multimeter starts doing that shit again. Very strange. So I'm still expecting this to frag. Yeah. I got no idea what's going on. And I still have an orange and red RAM issue. and it only surfaced after putting the 4. So I replaced these 2 and the bottom 2, rebooted, did the RAM upgrade, and now it's gone pear-shaped. Oh man, I don't get it. So I'm going to mark. So I've replaced this one. I'm going to put a tick on it. So then I can do in the morning is replace the other 3. Which I've already done, but something fucking weird ass is going on. Big time. But there's no use me. I'm just going to have a look at the bottom of the board with the thermal cam. But oh, sorry, bud. Oh, sorry, buddy. So just scared the shit out of you. Sorry, buds. Sorry, buds. But it's been on the RAM upgrade that caused it, kind of thing. So super weird. What's that? What is that? Let me check that out. That cap. Now, should it be getting so... It's not really that hot, but that big cap there's glowing, and I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't think it would be. And it's not part of... It doesn't look very nice, but it's not part of the RAM system by the looks of it. Oh man. Let's just replace it quickly and say, I know buds, I'm gonna take you in a minute. Sorry dude. Just wait for the grass to dry a bit. Well, I think that's Mum home. She might be able to take you quickly. Mum's home. Who's that, buds? See if that cap gets as hot now I've replaced it. Still fragging, yeah. Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah. So very annoying. So I'm going to have to. I'll come back to it in the morning. I'll have to do the other 3 blocks. Let's do this block. I'm really leaning towards I've bridged something somewhere, but I can't see it, which is kind of made me think I haven't bridged something somewhere, you know. So I'll do the 2 top blocks, and then tomorrow I'll do, if this doesn't work, the 2 bottom blocks. I did 1 at a time the first time, remember? And then I ended up doing the 2 at once, and it came good. Even that block was snap, crackle and popping. Man. So now that's off the board. Let's try the multimeter again. So now it's stopped doing it again. That's normal. So now it's stopped. Now it stopped doing that. Oh, it beeped then stopped. Like, I've got a feeling that all 4 blocks have been fried again for some weird reason. And I'm going to keep wasting blocks if I do this. I should harvest some to do it with. I will come over and I'll come over shortly.
Okay.
You just going over the park? I was kind of waiting for the grass to dry a bit, because it just pissed down here. Okay. Yeah, I don't use a bridge Makina, no. Something's going on with either a voltage rail is killing them, or the RAM. I can't see. The 4 RAM blocks I put on booted until I upgraded it with another 4 blocks, which is what's baffling my mind, because it's not normal. It's like, okay, you're booting progress to this, and I'm getting these weird beeps out of the multimeter, which makes it even weirder, but yeah. Oh, no. Oh, you know, I just noticed, which I don't think would be the multimeter beeping, but anyway. You know what I just noticed though? Can anyone see it? Mother trucker. I think I'm on the right track. But, well, what gets me is it was working fine before I put the 4 blocks on, and I didn't touch the existing 4 blocks after putting the 4 blocks on until I started looking for shorts and shit. Can anyone see what I'm saying? Anyone? 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 Can anyone see it? Might be out of the camera angle now, but let me just get this on. Oh, seriously? But it makes you... I didn't touch this block after putting the other 4 blocks on when I had a RAM issue. That's what I'm getting at. So it's not as though I've come back to this area and done something before it wasn't working, before it stopped working. It was working up until I put the other 4 blocks on. Huh, shit. Hopefully this is all it is then. I need to fill that up. I've got no booze left in there. I know. Oh, I've got bridges there. Don't know if anyone can see what I'm talking about, or spotted what I'm talking about. But anyway, show you in a sec. Oh, they might have actually even just come off in the process of lifting this, which I highly doubt it. But anyway, anyone spot it? Let me see. I should see if the beep's back, eh? Yeah. Let me just check if the beep's back before I go any further. Yes, the beep's still there. Okay, it's back now. Remove that block. Oh. Oh. But I don't think it's the problem still. I think there's some other weird shit going on. Can you not see it? Can you not see it? Let me double check. I could be on the wrong track here. I just spotted something. I went, oh fuck. Shit. There's 2 caps missing. These 2. But like I say, they booted with. Like I say, I don't think it's because these 2 caps are missing, but I just spotted them then. I went, oh, there's 2 fucking caps missing. That would stop these 4 booting, most likely, but not the 4, the extra 4 I put on, so I don't know. Weird. Missing from there, missing from there. But, like I say, they weren't knocked off prior to having the issue, so I don't think this is going to fix it, but anyway. Fingers crossed it does. Oh, they definitely wouldn't have been missing earlier when it booted though, before I did those other 4, so, you know, that's the confusing part. Oh, come on, fucker. Stop giving me grief. That would stop these 4 booting most likely, but that wasn't the issue originally. I'm guessing that's, I've just done that when I reflowed the top 2 for shits and giggles. Okay. So I'm guessing's happened there. Come back with some fresh goggles in the morning. Oh, you could try bridging them, hey, so I don't think that'd help. Non-polarized caps. Bridging them ain't a good idea. Oh, even bridging polarized caps isn't a good idea. Pads. Wires. Derp. I'm actually kind of expecting this to hopefully boot now. I should check the multimeter thing again, eh? That multimeter is tripping me out the way it's beeping and then not. But anyway. No, it's still fragging. Fuck. Oh, I got red and green now. Hey, I don't have a RAM frag. Oh, that's not good. Oh shit. That's not good at all. Oh no! Fuck. Are you serious? No. Oh, fuck. So I don't have a RAM frag anymore. Oh, man. Red and green's bad. Orange and red's good because it's just RAM. Red and green can be anything. That's frag. Fragging red and green. That's what frag stands for. I'm not even getting a RAM frag now after putting those 2 caps on. Fuck. No. No, 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 no. You serious? Wonder if I take those two caps off, whether it'll fix my issue. Oh, are you serious? No way. Unless I've got IPA under the south bridge, which I do, because that'll cause it to frag. Flashing red and green, sorry, frag is. But flashing red and orange, Freo, is a good fixable console. Frag can be anything. Freo. Oh, unless that did have IPA under the south bridge then, that could be a possibility. So I can squirt the south bridge with IPA and it'll frag like crazy until I dry it out. Alright, one last shot and then I'm done. Have to go. Oh, then I'll make a drink, have a chat, and I'm out. I just hope it's not actually fragging now. Oh man. It only just started. That's the first frag I've seen. Shit. Oh no. So annoying. The poor thing's getting some TLC that's just been plaguing me this afternoon. Seriously has. Oh. Oh wow, totally different frag now. Red and green still though. Fuck. Oh, man. I'm going to take those two caps back off and see if it goes back to a RAM frag. You can get a red and green frag from bad like bridges on the RAM, but I'm pretty confident that I can't see any bridges there. So if I remove those two caps, before putting those on it was red and green, like a RAM issue, which would have probably been those caps. Yeah, so I'm back to red and orange. Fuck. I'm removing those caps. Put the caps on, and I've actually got a frag, red and green. Oh man. I'm gonna leave it till morning. I'm gonna put those caps back on. I'm gonna check all those 4 blocks. Oh, that's disappointing. Let me get a drink. Fuck. Fuckity, fuck. So it's interesting, I've been chasing a RAM issue, and it was probably those 2 caps for half the time, not all the time. Oh man. What I might do is, so let it sit overnight now, but put those 2 caps back on in the morning. Put it through the ultrasonic, or just clean those areas, but something weird ass is going on that's pissing me off. I might put those caps on now. I highly doubt one of those caps is bad. But a slight chance. But putting them on has produced an actual frag, flashing red and green, so without them I get flashing orange and red, which is good, but oh, come on, you fucker. Oh, come on, you fucker. Yeah, an actual frag flashing red and green can be anything. That's just general system fault failure, unless it's something obvious. But because I've been mucking around with this all afternoon, oh, I just turn it off. Hang on. It kind of makes you think it's something I've done. But again, I can't find any weird shit going on, but doesn't mean there isn't. Yes. So it's fragging orange and red with those two missing. I must have knocked off post putting the other 4 blocks on and removing them, most definitely, because it booted with these original 4 blocks on without the upgrade prior to upgrading, so I must have knocked them off when I went across and reflowed them all. But yeah, now she's flashing red and green with them on and won't boot a mod chip, which is really bad, unfortunately. Oh man, what a bitch. What a bitch. But it still could be a bad block. And that's red and green now. I've replaced these 2. I'll replace the other 2 in the morning. But yeah, it's not good. It's not looking good now. Shit. Definitely not looking good now. The chips, Christian? You mean the RAM blocks? You mean like the actual location of the blocks on the board, is that what you're talking about? So it's the 2 inner ones here and the 2 outer ones on the bottom side. It's now not making sense. I know, like, it's flashing red and green, not red and orange. So it's kind of telling me there's no RAM issue. You had another issue. Oh, is this? No, this isn't the one that. No, that's one I did earlier. That had clock cap shit, and I scrubbed it briefly with the toothbrush, blew it out, and it went, which was really weird, and that was super strange. Yeah, I'm not holding much hope for this now, to be honest. Yeah, red and green frag, fucking not good. Why? H, haven't been anywhere near there. If you saw in the story with this thing had green light of death, turned on, long story short, turned on, green light, no picture. Put on thermal camera, found this cap glowing like a Christmas tree, replaced it, fixed that, MEM VTT 1.25 volt rail, Turn on, still green, light of death. Turns on, doesn't frag, no picture. I started replacing each block one by one. Still green, light, no frag, no picture. I went, oh fuck it, I'll just replace all 4 in one go. I replaced all 4 in one go and it went. But it wasn't fragging. And then, cool, it's working. I did the RAM upgrade, put another 4 blocks on, and ever since then I've had nothing but grief. So I'll let it sit tonight. I'll put it through the ultrasonic tomorrow. I don't think it's going to help anything, but I'm not getting a RAM frag. I've replaced these 2. I can replace the other. Yeah, no, I think it's got bigger issues now, to be honest. It was booting before. Until I RAM upgrade the fucker. Fuck. Yeah, I highly doubt it's EEPROM though. I highly doubt it's EEPROM. It was booting until I did the 128 RAM upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, no, they're in the right spot, Christian. Yeah, their location's correct. And I've replaced the top 2 now since having all these issues, and then the bottom 2. Like, I haven't replaced the bottom 2 yet again, but they're brand new blocks. I can't. So I was getting a RAM frag because those 2 caps missing. Replaced them, and now I'm getting a frag, red and green frag, which isn't good. So, yeah. But what blows me away is, okay, cool, originally the green light of death was one of the 4 blocks that are on there now were faulty. I replaced all 4 and it ran and booted. I went, cool, alright, then let's just RAM upgrade it. RAM upgraded it, put the other 4 blocks on, and it hasn't booted since. So yeah. I've been over it, and I've been over it multiple times looking for. I know a RAM issue can cause red and green. I'm not denying that. But tomorrow morning I'll replace these 2 and check for missing caps and whatever. But I'm not doing it now. Yeah, I'm not doing it now. I'll revisit in the morning with fresh eyes and go from there. Disappointing though. I was going to socket upgrade this one. Anyway, we still might get it going. The sequence of events have just been very strange, that's for sure. Extremely strange. Very, very weird, mate. Very weird. USB's not plugged in, basic. Yeah. What a bitch. It's like, so I've just put 2 new blocks on here, on the top side, and found those 2 caps missing, which was, with the caps missing, was orange and red, which is fair enough, a RAM issue. Cool, fix that. I will go over these 2 first thing in the morning, check. Because the bridge, or a loose pin more so, can cause a red and green frag. Not so much a red and orange. I'll double check them. I'll then flip it over. I'll double check these. If they look alright, I might replace these. It seems like something killed all the RAM blocks again after the first initial 4 got killed. I don't know, it's really weird. Oh, this thing's been really weird, Birdie. Very, very weird, anyway. Yeah, I don't know if you just heard the story. I'm not going to explain it again. I just said H, but... yeah, very, 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 very weird. And now, after replacing it... So, anyway. I'll come back with some fresh eyes in the morning and... see how we go. Hey, buddy. You've been for a walk. Look at you. Look at you. You're all wet. Hey? You're all wet. Oh, yuck, dude. You're all wet. Does Mummy wipe you? You're all wet. Yeah, you're all wet. You're all buddy boo-boos. Oh, buddy boo-boos. Where's Mum? Mum's home now. You can go annoy her. Yeah, Mum's home. Hey? Yeah, just about, yeah. Alright, I'm going, guys. I still have hope for it, hell. Hopefully. But anyway, find out tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it is ready. Anyway, I'm going. Thank you all. Love you all. Peace in, peace out, Buddha wise. Respect. Up, down, left, right, in, out, and explosive. I'm out. See you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. That was more than an hour of power, by the way. Guys, gals, and 46 minutes. Looking for some booty? Head over to computerbuddha.com and get your kit.